Hey, good morning, everybody. We're back here in beautiful sunny day in the Northwest. What I wanted to bring to you was a tool that I use. Um, this tool is found at the Institute of Applied Equine Podiatry, and what these tools are, as you can tell, they're very important to me. I have three that are shown right here. It's very unique. It goes on to the rasp, and it's the dynamic hoof leveler. And this, how it balances feet, is unlike anything I've ever been able to use before. And the unique thing about the DBHL is it takes the human flaw out of the scenario of balancing feet. For a lot of you who know my past, I spent a lot of time as a traditional farrier, and we would use things as like protractors and levels, and we had different gauges. The list goes on and on and on. But all those tools only focused on the external foot. And when I look at that external foot, that's 12 months of distortion. What this tool does, it allows us to identify internal structures and balance from those. So instead of having to guess or just eyeball, which I ended up doing shortly into my career because the tools were failing, so I went to the eyeball method. That didn't last very long. It ended up with causing more issues. But the short of it is, switching over to the DBHL once I started going to the institution has changed my path. It's changed the way I can help horses at a level that is it's unfathomable until you've experienced this tool and what it can do for your horse's feet. It's short for words. You just have to try it. Horse owners, I just want to throw this out there. If you are paying for a practitioner to work on your horse's feet, this had better be in their toolbox. It is that important. I want to share a short story with you, and yes, this will be coming up on social media, so you'll also get to see it. But this horse lives down in Southwest Washington. His name's Fierro, and to give you the short story, or kind of whet your appetite for it to come, and how the DBHL literally changed his horse's life. He was being set up by a conventional farrier, and he had gone through a lot of vet work. This is a jumping horse, and she confirmed with me that she has spent over $15,000 in trying to figure out this mystery lameness, from diagnostics to treatment. The list just goes on and on and on. So Kelly's dedication at $15,000 really tells you over the last 2 years how much she really cares about this horse. And I had the opportunity to take a look at him and give an evaluation. And the amount of inflammation that was being caused was absolutely insane. So when I had the opportunity to work on him, this was 2 weeks ago, we removed him out of the rigid shoe. I put hoof testers all over on him. He actually tested great. I didn't get a response, but the balance, his feet were so out of balance, it was causing a significant amount of inflammation. When you would watch him move off, like we always do, we watch the horse move before we work on him. This horse had a major hip hike. That was part of the mystery lameness. And I won't go into all the detail. I'll say that for down the road because it's about the DBHL. When I went in and balanced his feet, the hind end was at a minimum a quarter inch out of balance. The amazing part was, after we got done using the DBHL on him and truly balancing his feet correctly, I did go ahead and put him in perfect hoof wear. That's one of those things that's an automatic. When you liberate a horse out of rigid shoes, you go to the perfect hoof wear to give him that transition. Doing anything other than that is just, well, it's not right. We'll use that for a better term. But we did our trot off. We sent the horse off. You guys will get to see this video. It was absolutely beautiful how much he had changed in just that one appointment. Moving forward, I was back at the barn last night, and I had an opportunity to look at Fierro again. And this time, which is the next step as we progress, is we like to see the horse under saddle with a rider. We're talking about a domestic sport horse here. not a farrow horse. And so when you add the horse and the rider, or excuse me, the rider to the horse, that's the single biggest change between a farrow horse and our domestic sport horse. And then what I wanted to see was there a change? Can this horse progress back into work? And working closely with our vet, those videos are going to get sent to him today. And who knows, maybe Kelly will be able to progress. And just to wrap your mind around this all was done not because of my eye and not because of my opinion of where I thought the foot should be. This was simply because of the DBHL, and it led me to the correct balance on this foot. So I just wanted to throw this out there. A lot of people are kind of curious on what I'm doing, how this is all happening, and this tool is a must in your toolbox. And like I said before, like you're seeing 3 of them right here, and I mean, as you can tell, they've been used, but these tools are what's bringing me the level of success that I've never experienced in. Well, I'm at 27 years now, and horse owners, once again, if somebody's working on your horses, not you, or if it is you, I would highly suggest investing into these tools. The second thing upon that, just because you have the tool doesn't necessarily mean you know how to use it. So education, the education is just as important, if not as important, of using the tool itself. So you can't have one without the other. And I'm going to send that right back to the institution. They do a wonderful job on educating how to use this tool, when you use the tool. It's not just, you can go watch Casey, yes, on a video, but once you see it in person, once Casey instructs you how to do this in person, it's, without going into a bunch of detail, you can use this tool in multiple different ways to address and rebalance feet correctly in multiple different ways. Everybody have a blessed Good Friday, and we'll see you down the road.